folks, we did the title track for John Mayer's Born and Raised today. So this will be the fourth song I've done off the album. So if you want to check out the other songs that I've done as well, please by all means go and check out the channel. You can see all the other ones I've done. We're going to do Born and Raised today though. There's only 3 sections to the song. The first bit's the trickiest, the rest of it should be really easy for you. So we'll get stuck in, we'll try and get through this as quick as possible. We'll show you the chord shapes. You can follow through the strumming pattern I'm doing. We should have this done in maybe like 5-6 minutes. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, the first part of our song, we have 4 chords. I'll put them up on the screen for you. 2 of the chords we're going to have to use our thumb, which can be quite tricky. Okay, if you've not played John Mayer stuff before, you'll not really know that he does this quite a lot, but a lot of his bar chords that he plays are kind of Hendrix style, and that is using the thumb instead of playing full bar chord like that. We play it like that instead. Okay, but I'll go through the shapes quickly with you, adding in our little pinky notes for the melody, and we should have this through in a minute or two. Okay, so our first chord is G. Okay, so our G chord is thumb in the bass here at the 6th string. Okay, we're going to have that there. And on the high strings, what we're going to have is we're going to have a small bar just over 2 strings on the 1st and 2nd string at the 3rd fret. Middle finger is going to sit above that on the 4th fret on the 3rd string, and 3rd finger is going to be on the 5th fret of the 4th string. Okay, and what's going to happen is the thumb coming across the top of the neck here should hopefully go across far enough to mute out the A string. So we should get this. Okay? There we go, check our tuning there. So that's our G chord. Now what we're going to do on that G chord is we're going to add in this pinky note here, okay? So we're going to get our pinky, right? Which can be quite tricky to do to start off with. But we're going to add in the pinky on the 5th fret of the 3rd string, okay? So our pattern's going to be okay? So we can be quite free with the strumming pattern. If you see him playing it live from a year ago, you can see that he's actually like really quite loose with the strumming pattern and just kind of plays what he feels, okay? So it's going to be like this. Okay, so it's down, up, down, down. Okay, down, up, down. Okay, so on that second down, down, up, down, we're going to put the pinky down and then lift it off straight afterwards. Okay, so it's down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, we're going to repeat that strumming pattern as well for the rest of the chords, but that's our G chord. Then we're going to change to a B minor 7. Okay, so our B minor 7 is a bar at the 2nd fret. Okay, the tip of the finger here should be just sitting up against the 6th string, but not on it. Okay, that's going to help us mute out this 6th string. But you're going to bar basically from the string 5 all the way down on fret number 2. So you get that. And then the middle finger is going to sit 3rd fret, 2nd string. 3rd finger sits 4th fret, 4th string. Strum down from the A string and you've got B minor 7. Okay, so you can see that strumming pattern again is the same. Down, up, down, 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 up. We're using our pinky for the 5th fret here. Okay, that's the 5th fret on the 2nd string. So that's our melody note there. And that's our 2nd chord. So it's B minor 7 with our added note in there. Put the 2 together, we'd get like that. Then we would change to F. Now the F chord is exactly the same as the G chord, but moved back 2 frets. So if you remember the G chord from before, all we have to do is go back 1, 2 frets like this. You see, that's nice and simple. And what we're going to do is, instead of adding in the melody note on the G string, which is string number 3 at the 3rd fret, we're going to add it in on the 2nd string at the 3rd fret, so we'll get. Okay, so that's. Okay, so that's our F. So we've got G, B minor, F. Our last chord is a C. But we're going to use the pinky, normal C chord. You guys know this one hopefully. the pinky is going to sit on the high E string there, which is string number 1, and it's going to sit the 3rd fret. Okay, there's a number of different little fills you can do on this, because John actually adds in a couple in the live one. So what he's doing though is on the actual like recording of the song, he's doing, so it's the same strumming pattern, but we're hammering on this 2nd fret note here on the 4th string, like that. So that's down, up, down, down. Okay, down, up, down, hammer. And that completes your verse part, okay, and your main part of the song. Okay, so hopefully that chord pattern makes sense. G, B minor 7, F, and C. That's all there is to it. So let's move on to the next section now. Okay, so our chorus, we'll put up the chords here. It's got 3 chords in it. As you can see, it's got E minor, it's got G, and it's got C. That's all there is to it. So let's quickly play through these chords. Now, E minor on the guitar, really simple. 1st and 2nd finger are used on the 2nd fret of the 5th string and the 4th string, and our pinky is going to be sitting down on the 1st string at the 3rd fret. Okay, so we'll get this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Okay, then we're going to change. We're going to do this John Mayer style. We're going to do this with the thumb on the bass here. So what's going to happen is we're going to be playing a G chord, but we're going to be playing it using the thumb on the 6th string. That'll mute out the 5th string, and that pinky stayed in place, strumming all the strings there. So we get this. And then we're going to change to a C chord, once again keeping the pinky in the high end of the guitar there. Okay, once again you can go freestyle with the strumming pattern, but what I'm doing there is I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and down, 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 up, down, down, down. Okay, there is a tendency in a lot of the songs, especially if he's going to be playing this live, and when he does play this live, you can see from like from the, I think it's the Midnight Cafe one. I'll post the link underneath so you can check it out. He adds in this C idea quite a lot. Okay, so you can experiment and just add in that hammer-on note on the C and see what it sounds like, you know. So I'll do a little bit of that and I'll show you just kind of improvising with it. Okay, so you can see we can add it in pretty much anywhere on the strumming pattern, and it sounds really good. So you can add it in and make it like your own sort of version there. At the end of the chorus, it kind of goes. Okay, it's kind of like a little bit more rushed onto the G before it goes back into the first section. Okay, so hopefully you guys are following this through. Okay, we'll just go on and do the little sort of, I suppose we call it the solo, the harmonica solo near the end, and then that's us finished the song. So let's get this last section done and then we're finished. Okay, so the last part of our song, what we're going to do is we're going to be playing in this little sort of harmonica solo with the vocals over it. We're going to be playing, first of all we're going to do our G chord from before. We're going to be playing okay, so what I'm doing there is I'm playing that G chord from the very start of the song, but I'm adding in some extra pinky notes on the sus. So it goes like this. Okay, so see that there? So it's That's the two notes that you're hearing. Okay, so that's the start of it. And once we've played that through, I'll put the chords up on the screen for this next bit. We're going to be playing C. We're going to play C over B. We're going to play A minor, and we're going to play that through 3 times. Once we've done that, you can see we've got a D sus4 and then a D7. Once that's completed, you've done the song. Okay, you just play through till the end for take the other parts and play through till the end. Alright, so I'll show you this part here starting from the C chord. So we're going like this. So that's C, C over B, A minor. So these are all basic chords on the guitar. Then again, if you want to refer back to the diagrams, then we change to D sus4 and D7, okay? So there's a C chord, there's a C over B chord, and A minor. Now D sus4 is like a normal D chord on the guitar, little triangle shape. First finger, 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and the middle finger is 1st string, 2nd fret. So that's normal D, okay? We're not going to play that though, we're going to add in the pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, and that gives us this sound. And then we're going to change to a D7 chord, which is 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 1st finger, 1st fret of the 2nd string, and 3rd finger, 2nd fret of the 1st string. And we're going to play down from the D string there, which is string number 4. So we're going to go, and then we're going to go back to the first part. Okay? Okay folks, thanks for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying these tutorials. There'll be more of them coming soon. We've got a couple more John Mayer ones in the pipeline and a couple of other ones that have been requested. So stay tuned for those. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Obviously subscribe for more, and I shall see you in the next video.